get started. Well, good evening, everyone. I am so proud of these youngsters that stand before us at this wonderful, wonderful evening of music that we're about to hear. Before we get started, just a few housekeeping things. If you need to use the bathroom, they're this way. If we have emergency exits, we have them over all the doors and so forth. At this time, I would love for you to please silence your cell phones because we would love our students to have such a wonderful performance without ringing in the audience. At this time, I would like to have you do a round of applause for your wonderful children. Some of Elden's finest, and I am so proud to be their principal. I'm Mr. Coughlin, as most of you know. We are just so pleased to have such a wonderful, ecstatic evening. Thank you for coming this evening. You brought the great weather. We're just super excited. And I would like to also thank Mrs. Stoll for working with about 40 students in third grade orchestra. This is an amazing evening. Let's put a big round of applause for Mrs. Stoll. Also, thank you to Mrs. P and her crew. We're very excited. A big round of applause. They do an outstanding job with setting up our auditorium, such as you can see this evening. Okay, without further ado, let's put a big round of applause for your children again. We also have a special guests. They're called Exit 11. So without further ado, let's turn it over to Mrs. Stoll. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. Good evening. Thank you so much for coming tonight. Can we give this group a round of applause before they even start? Because they've worked so hard. When you think about it, bows on head, nothing said. Thank you. When you think about it, they just started about 7 months ago. If we average, they get one lesson once a week for 30 minutes. So if we just said that in 1 month, in a perfect world where there was every Thursday and every Friday and no vacations and no snow days, that's like 2 hours a month. So they've worked with me for at most 14 hours. That's it. That's it. That's not a lot of time. So all the work that goes in at home, all of the work that they've done is on them. It's a really short amount of time. It's a really short amount of time to learn an instrument and to put on a performance like this. So I am so incredibly proud of them. We are going to play our first song, Willow Waltz. We learned this song at our very first lesson. So it's without the bow. So everyone make sure you put your bow down, just in case you forgot. Okay, we're gonna start in rest position. Rest position. My cello player still has their bow in their hand. All right, Miss P, whenever you're ready.
Thank you.
as we continued to learn, we learned how to use the bow. And I don't know if your children have told you how hard it is to hold this bow. So this first song is gonna help us get all of our fingers ready to be on our tapes. So without further ado, I'm a Little Monkey. Our next song is Mary Had a Little Lamb. We learned, if anyone's ever played an instrument before, I'm sure you've played hot cross buns at some point. We're gonna start with hot cross buns, and then we change it to burnt hot cross buns by changing just one note. Let's see if you can hear the difference. This is a favorite of ours, Morning Sunshine. This one's gonna get us ready for the summer mode. It makes us feel like we're on an island somewhere. Not here. Under the coconut tree. The kids up here laugh at me with this next song. I changed the title because the concert was in April. The name of the song is Footprints in the Snow. And I was like, I liked the song, and I was like, I don't want to think about snow in April. So we named it Footprints in the Sand instead. And so when they figured out that I changed it, they made fun of me. But I'm sure we can all agree, let's not think about snow anymore, and let's dream of sand. All right, so our next song is really kind of exciting. We have two different parts happening at the same time. So it's our first two-part piece. So we have those that are playing the accompaniment and those that are playing the melody. Raise your hand if you are playing the accompaniment. Raise your hand if you're playing the melody. Oh, so there's two different parts, and they play them at the same time, which was very confusing in the beginning. And it's pretty amazing. Like, once you get into orchestra, you play in the big orchestra next year, you play 2, 3, sometimes even 4 parts. So this is our first. Right now, we've been playing everything the same. So this is really exciting. Are we ready for it? Yeah? Okay, let's do it. should all recognize this one, Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. All right, this is our last song, and then we'll hear Exit 11 play. This one's called Bylum Cabbage Down Down. A lot of courage, that took a lot of practice, that took a lot of strength, and a lot of perseverance. So I'm super proud of these kiddos. We're gonna make a quick transition. I promise you the next group they're gonna play real quick. But I always like at a third grade performance to kind of see where this could go. Because in the beginning it's a little squeaky, it's a little scratchy, it's a little But when they keep playing, it's really quite amazing. So this next group is called Exit 11. They're made of Durgee and Baker students. I teach up at Durgee, and this is one of my after-school groups. So we're gonna have the Durgee and Baker kids go on up this way. I don't know if there's someone to get the curtain, or maybe one of my Baker kids can go get the curtain. And as soon as they leave there, I'm gonna have you go with your instruments right over here. Cello, stay seated for a moment. I'll come and get you. All right. This up here is Exit 11. Again, they're made of Durgee Baker kids. We meet just kind of like the third grade. graders. We meet once a week for 30-ish minutes, maybe 45 on a good day. They stay after school. It's a non-audition group. I keep referring to this as my rock orchestra. We're gonna play a song for you, 2 songs for you. And the first one is Smoke on the Water. Orchestra can be fun too. Hey, third grade. Do you want to play with us? I I think I could teach you a song real fast. You ready for it? Okay, this is what I want. Cellos, you're gonna come up and grab your cellos and come have a seat over here.